If the words lead generation make you feel tired before you even start, this episode is for you. Because here's what I know about experienced women in real estate. You're not lazy, you're not unmotivated, and you're definitely not bad at your job. You're burned out because you've been carrying too much for too long. And somewhere along the way, lead generation started to feel like this endless grind. Post more, DM more, hustle harder, follow up faster, never stop. But I want to offer a new way. Today, we're talking about lead generation without burnout. A calm, consistent strategy that actually supports your life and your income. And yes, we're absolutely going to talk about the easiest, most overlooked place to generate business, your past clients and your sphere of influence. So, let's take a deep breath. This is definitely going to feel doable. Is your mind constantly racing with endless to-dos, yet you still feel stuck? Are you feeling guilty when you unplug? Or are you exhausted from hustling nonstop? Hi, I'm Lesa, wife, mom, grandma, and business owner for over 3 decades. I know what it takes to build a business you love without burning out. If you're ready to trade overwhelm for clarity and create a business that honors your values and your life, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, close those 12 browser tabs, and drop the hustle. It's time to become the balanced businesswoman. So, you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, stretched thin, and pulled in a million directions. But you keep telling yourself, I'll figure it out soon. Listen, friend, not in this season. You don't need more time to think about it. You need clarity now. That's exactly what my private business diagnostic conversation is designed to give you. No guessing, no Googling, no trying 10 different systems or planners. In one focused conversation, I help you get out of your head, cut through the noise, and clearly see what's actually driving the pressure in your business and what to do about it. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. You don't need a complicated strategy. You don't need to wait for things to magically slow down. You need experienced support, a calm outside perspective, and a personalized plan that works for how you run your business. And that's exactly what this conversation provides. If you're ready to feel grounded, clear, and back in control, faster than you thought possible, head to bit.ly/bb-diagnostic and book your business diagnostic conversation with me today. I'll also leave that link in the show notes for you. Let's make this easier. And now, let's dive into today's episode. Welcome back, my balanced businesswomen friends. Let's start here. Most women aren't burned out from lead generation. They're burned out from the way they've been taught to do it. Because hustle culture lead generation says, do it every day, no matter what. Be everywhere online. Say yes to everything. Chase people who aren't even ready. Respond instantly. And if business is slow, it's because you're not doing enough. And for experienced women in real estate, that message is especially exhausting because you already have active clients, closings to manage, family responsibilities, emotional labor, administrative tasks, and a brain that just never seems to shut off. So the last thing you need is a lead generation plan that requires more pressure and more perfection. The truth is, your business doesn't need more effort. It needs a more sustainable structure, which means we're going to stop doing lead generation like a frantic sprint and start doing it like a calm, repeatable system. Write this down. Lead generation should feel like rhythm, not stress. I'll say it again. Your lead generation should feel like rhythm, not stress. Before we even get to the tactics, I want to shift your mindset. Burnout comes from always on. Peace comes from always consistent. Consistency doesn't mean every day. Consistency means it's scheduled, it's repeatable, it's simple, it doesn't rely on you being in the perfect mood, and it doesn't require a burst of energy that you just don't have. So here's my definition. Sustainable lead generation is the simplest actions done consistently with clear boundaries. And I want you to stop measuring lead generation by how much did I do this week? And instead, measure it by, can I keep doing this for the next 6 months without resenting my business? Because that question will change everything. Now, here's what I want you to understand. When you're burned out, the solution isn't to push harder. It's to make your lead gen lighter, cleaner, more intentional, more relational, and less dependent on constant output. So let's talk about what this looks like in real life. To keep things simple, lead generation fits into 3 main categories. Number 1, nurture. This is staying connected with people who already know you. Past clients, sphere of influence, your database, and referrals. Number 2, attract. This is visibility-based lead generation. Social media, email marketing, events, networking, and community involvement. Number 3 is chase. This is the exhausting one. Cold calling strangers all day, chasing internet leads, trying to convince people who aren't ready, sending follow-ups that feel needy, and feeling rejected constantly. Now, I'm going to say something pretty bold. Most women burn out because they spend too much time chasing. Not because this type of lead generation is bad, but because you built a business that requires you to constantly prove yourselves. So here's the calm strategy. Build your business on nurture plus attract. Minimize the chasing. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm not saying don't call the expireds and the for sale by owners. I'm saying make that a minimum. I want you to hear me. You do not need 50 new strategies. You need 2 strategies you can repeat every week without losing your mind. Now let's get into your most profitable, most peaceful lead generation strategy. Past clients and sphere of influence. Let's talk about the gold mine you're sitting on. Because most experienced women in real estate don't have a lead problem. You have a follow-through problem with the people who already love you. Your past clients already trust you. They know your work. They've experienced your value and probably know someone who needs you. But what happens? You get busy. You assume they remember you. You wait until you have something to say, or you feel awkward reaching out. So instead, you post online hoping strangers will call. And meanwhile, your best leads are sitting quietly in your phone and in your database. So here's the new standard. If you want lead generation without burnout, your database has to become your home base. I'll say that again. If you want lead generation without burnout, your database has to become your home base. Let's make it easy. The 3 touch points that don't exhaust you plan. Touch point number 1, monthly email. 1 simple email a month that says, here's what's happening in the market, or here's a homeowner tip, or here's a reminder that I'm here to help you. It doesn't have to be long. It just needs to be consistent. Touch point number 2, quarterly personal outreach. Every quarter, choose 25 people or 50 or 10 people, whatever feels sustainable, and reach out personally by text, voice note, or pick up the phone and have an actual conversation. Here are a few scripts. This one's for a past client. Hey, so-and-so. You popped up in my mind today, and I just wanted to check in. How are things going in the house? Anything you need or any questions I can help with? Here's a sphere of influence script. Hey, so-and-so. I was thinking about you today. How have you been? I'd love to catch up when you have a minute. And here's a referral-friendly script. Quick question. Do you happen to know anyone who's thinking about buying or selling this year? I'm taking on a few clients, and I'd love to support them the same way that I supported you. And I know that, yes, some of you just tensed up at that last one, right? I want you to remember, you are not bothering people. You are reminding them that you exist, and you're showing up in service. And when people love you, they want to help you. Touch point number 3. One relationship builder per month. Now, this could be a pop-by, a note card, a client appreciation event, a simple happy anniversary in your home message, a quick gift drop-off, or a coffee catch-up. And it can rotate. This is how you create business without constantly hustling. Relationships produce referrals. Now let's take it one step deeper, because burnout doesn't come from talking to people. Burnout comes from trying to remember it all in your head. So next, if you want lead generation without burnout, you need a rhythm you can protect. Here's a simple weekly structure that I love. I call it the 5-5-5 lead gen week. Only 15 total touches a week. That's it. 5 past clients contacted, 5 sphere contacts, and 5 new connections or visibility actions. This can look like 5 texts, 5 voice notes, 5 direct messages, 5 comments on social media, 5 invites to coffee, 5 follow-up calls from last week. You pick. And the best part, this is light enough that it won't break you, but consistent enough that it'll build momentum. Now, let's talk about when you should do it, because timing matters for burnout. The energy first rule. Do lead generation when your brain is freshest. For most women, that's early morning or right after your first work block, not at 8 or 9 p.m. when you're depleted and frustrated. And here's another boundary. Lead generation should have a definitive start and end time. For example, I do lead gen from 10 to 11 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Then you stop because you're building a business, not a life sentence. Let's talk about the moment every realtor knows. When closings slow down and your nervous system starts screaming, do more, do more. This is where women spiral into burnout, not because they aren't capable, but because fear takes over. So here's your calm plan. When business is slow, do not add more complexity. Do more consistency. Here's what I recommend. Go back to the basics. Contact your past clients. Contact your sphere of influence. Follow up with warm leads. Show up consistently online. Ask for referrals. And schedule coffee chats. But do it all with structure, because panic creates random action, and random action creates exhaustion. Instead of panicking, ask, what are the 5 lead gen actions I can do this week that I won't regret? And then do those. Not 50 things, not everything, just 5. Let's do a quick coaching moment. Grab a pen and answer these questions. Number 1, what kind of lead gen feels easiest for me? Examples: texting, voice notes, networking, emails, pop-by, social media, or events. Number 2, What kind of lead gen drains me the fastest? Examples: chasing internet leads, cold calling, posting every day, being on all the time. Number 3, what can I simplify immediately? Maybe it's being on fewer platforms. Maybe it's fewer scripts, fewer tasks, or more focus on your database. Now, choose one weekly lead gen rhythm you can commit to for 30 days. That's the key. 30 days of calm consistency will outperform 3 days of frantic hustle every time. So before we wrap up, here's what I want you to remember. You don't need a lead gen strategy that costs you your peace. You need a plan that supports your energy, your life, your family, and your long-term success. Because your business should feel like something you're proud of, not something you're trapped inside of. Your challenge this week? Reach out to 5 past clients or sphere contacts. Just 5. And this is for those of you all who haven't been doing the lead gen consistently. This week, I just want you to reach out to 5 people and use this simple line. Hey, you popped into my mind today and I wanted to check in. How are you doing? That's it. No pressure, no pitch, just connection. And watch what happens when you lead generate from peace. Hey ladies, I hope today's episode gave you something to think about and a little more breathing room as you move through your week. If it resonated, I'd love for you to share it with a friend, hit follow, and take a moment to leave a review. Your reviews mean the world to me, and they help more women find this podcast. For more support and connection, you're welcome to join my free Facebook community at bit.ly/thebalancedbusinesswoman, where we continue these conversations together. That link will be in my show notes. Until next week, take care of yourself. And remember, your business should fit your life, not the other way around.